Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's more like our channel because I'm actually doing this not just for me, I'm actually doing it for you guys as well. And I wanted to share with you a time when I was robbed, actually, several times where I got robbed. And I don't know if you've ever been through that experience before, but being robbed, it feels as if everything has been stripped from you. The fear that creeps in, the paralyzation that creeps in, just feeling as if you've been violated. Well, unlike being robbed by like a thief at gunpoint or at knife point, this robbery that I'm talking about is robbery based on comparison. Comparing yourself with others is literally a stick up and rob type of situation. And stick up and rob, it just basically means that you put yourself in a position where your gifts, your peace, your joy, your purpose, your talent is literally taken away from you. So I want to talk to you today about comparison and the three things that comparison robs you of. First and foremost, I want you to look at your fingers. On your fingers, you're 10. You may have lost 1, 2, or 3. All right, you may not have 10 fingers, but one thing is for certain, you do have a fingerprint. And there are how many billions of people on this earth, but there's only one fingerprint to identify you as an individual, which just simply means that you are uniquely created. There is only one of you, even though you may have a twin that may look somewhat identical to you, there's only one of you. And what that means for me is that when God created us, He created each of us with an individual purpose and a plan, one that is bigger than even our own ideas, our ability to comprehend what He has created us to do and what He has placed in us to do. You see, our time here on this earth it's not infinite, it's finite. And so we, in understanding that our time is limited, we also believe that there must be a purpose for which we have been created within the time frame that we've been given life on this earth. And a lot of us, we're trying to find our purpose. We're trying to find our place, our footing in this world. But God has already set and established what He has created us to do. It's just for us to tap into Him. But instead of tapping into Him, which is our source and our creator, we're scouring the internet, we're scouring social media, we're talking to friends, we're trying to find our identity and our purpose in others. And so when we identify a gift that we have, I'm guilty of it. One of the first things I do is I start to do research. Okay, well, who else is doing this? Let me see how they're doing, what they're doing. And what that did for me, especially when I just started my business, is that it caused me to spend a lot of time looking at what others are doing as opposed to connecting with God and asking Him to download His plan and His vision for what He had created me to do. And so the first thing that comparison does is that it robs you of your peace. Because as you compare your life with others, you're constantly trying to measure up and you're saying, well, I don't speak like her. I don't dress like her. I don't look like her. I don't have the connection she has. I don't have the money that she has. I don't have the support. And you keep telling yourself what you don't have. And each time you're telling yourself that you don't have what you're comparing in the other person, you're diminishing your value little by little by little by little. So the first thing is that comparison robs you of your peace. The second thing that comparison robs you of is your time. You'd be surprised how much time we spend looking at other people's lives, evaluating other people's lives, whether it is through social media, whether it is through reality TV, whether it is through just watching television. We spend hours upon hours upon hours. In fact, we actually take inventory of how much time we've spent analyzing other people's lives. We realize that we would have wasted years just watching and comparing our lives to others. And because it robs us of our time, time is such a precious thing. I can't even call it a commodity because it cannot be purchased. We allow ourselves to waste time comparing ourselves with others. And that time could have been used to refine our skills, to build a plan, spending time with the Lord so He gives us the inspiration and the blueprint for what He wants us to do, how He wants us to do it, and when He wants us to take action. The third thing that comparison robs us of is our gifts. So many times we water down the gifts that we have because we measure it against other people's gifts. And God places gifts in us. It may, yes, be a gift that is similar to what someone else has, but the way in which He has designed us to execute and deliver that gift is unique to you, just as how your fingerprint is unique to you. I know I've been guilty of it. Many times I've compared the gifts that I know that God has placed in me with other people's gifts because I'm seeing how they are perhaps more mature in the use of their gift. I'm also seeing how they may have spent time to refine their gift, and how they've spent time to develop their gift. And now I'm comparing my infancy stage of my gift with their maturity stage. And so it robs me of the gift that God has placed in me that is unique and that is designed for a specific purpose to impact a specific group of people in a particular way for a specific period of time. So I want to encourage you today. Don't allow comparison to rob you of the three things that are so valuable: your peace, your time, and your gifts. These are things that we can't pay for with dollars and cents. We can't pay for it with Bitcoin either. So these are things that are priceless and precious, and things that we have a responsibility to ensure that we protect, we preserve, and we nurture. Without our peace, our minds are filled with confusion and we become ineffective. Without time, we're not able to effect change and affect and influence the people that we are called to influence. And without our gifts, we will not be effective at the assignment that God has called us for. And so we need to ensure that we remember who we are first and foremost, because we remember who our Creator is. And if we believe that He created us in His image, and that when He created us, Shani, call yourself by name, He said, this was good. It simply means that what He has placed in you, if you allow Him, He will mature it, He will nurture it, He will water it, He will refine it, and He will develop that unique capabilities and giftings in you so that you can be effective for the purpose for which you have been created and for the time that you have here on this earth. So be encouraged. Remember, comparison is a thief. He is a thief. And so we can't allow the thief to come in to kill, steal, and destroy what God has placed in us for such a time as this. Be encouraged, and I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I don't even like saying it like that because it sounds so transactional. But if you believe that this video has blessed you, then feel free to share it with a friend. We'll continue to encourage each other because the Bible does say that iron sharpens iron. So I'm looking forward to your comments. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in another video.